is what you'll need for my chicken and sweet corn soup. Some eggs, surprisingly, some chicken, a can of sweet corn because we're going to make some pulp, so a can's fine for that. Stick of celery, carrot, 4 garlic cloves and onion, touch of sugar, and then some fresh-ish sweet corn, cornflour, and just for a bit of colour, some spinach. First thing we're going to do is make the base for the soup, which is the chicken stock. So I like to give my chicken pieces a good rinse before I then put them in the pot to boil away. Into the pan with the chicken, we're going with the bits of veg that you've got, so just crush your garlic, no need to peel it or anything, just crush it so flavour and goodness is going to come out of it. And then just roughly chop your veg. Into a pan with your chicken legs. By the way, you won't need 4 chicken legs, I'm just doing that to get extra flavour into the stock. Then in with your veg. Then you're going to top that up with some boiling water. Make sure it's a pan with a lid on. And then you're going to simmer that away for at least half an hour, extracting all that flavour out of all the stuff. When your chicken has had 30 minutes or more, it's time to take that out. And you're going to let this cool down until it's cool enough to strip the chicken off it. So I'll put the chicken to one side, and then we're going to sieve what's left full of flavour. So over a pan with a fine mesh sieve, and if you've got a muslin cloth, all the better, use that as well. And then it's in with your stock. With your chicken cooling down, it's time to get your can of sweet corn into a mini blender like this and really fill it up, look, or into a normal blender. Just add a bit of water to help it along, and we're going to turn this into a sort of puree. When it's something like that, then it's time to cut all your fresh corn. The easiest way I've found is to put the fat end on the bottom, the shallower end on the top, and then literally just get it out. When your chicken's cooled down enough, and start shredding it. 2 chicken legs should be more than enough chicken for this soup. With your chicken shredded, we're just going to separate 2 eggs. So whites in 1 cup, yolks in another. Save your yolks, of course, they're very versatile when it comes to cooking, but it's the egg whites that we want. With everything prepared, last thing we're going to do is just chop up a little bunch of spinach. It's now time to build your soup. First thing we're going to do is heat your sweet corn puree. Just warm it up a bit. With your corn warmed up, it's time to go in with that delicious chicken stock that we've made. Then into there with a good pinch of salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. Then it's in with the fresh sweet corn we chopped, because this still needs cooking, of course, and your shredded chicken. I'm going to bring that to a simmering boil. When your soup's up to simmering speed, it's time to find the nearest kid's cup, because that's the nearest thing that was to me. And in there you're going with a tablespoon of cornflour and some cold water. Don't use hot water, it'll go all lumpy. So room temperature or cold water, and in it goes. Get that stirred in. Then what we're going to do is carefully get your soup swirling round, and then gently in with your egg whites. This will con people into thinking they've got more chicken than they actually have. And lastly, in with your chopped up spinach. Again, get that stirred in, and then you're just going to simmer this away for a few minutes just to check that the fresh sweet corn that you put in there is cooked. And then it's time to get it dished into a bowl and get stuck in.